Hey guys, so I'm going short on this trade. I was supposed to have recorded since OB has been messing up, so I went short here and here. And the idea within this trade is we want to target the relative equal lows here, which is also at the midnight open. So we've traded to the new week opening gap, and that is the highest new week. Let me show you quickly. That is the highest new week opening gap we have in the markets before we make all-time highs. So we traded to that. That's why I was like, okay, good. The signs were good after CPI. This is the 8:30 open. And what do you think this is? This is a Judah swing. People be chasing it going up. But what we want to do is to trade lower. So now we've traded to this volume imbalance of following the price, then trade lower. Why did I enter here? I was using this whole candle as an order block. So I was entering here, placing my stop above here. That was just one contract. Went there long, went short there. One contract, put my stop above it. Then when we traded lower, I saw this as a measuring gap. So between here and here, our target is what? Equilibrium. So the fair value gap formed at that place is called a measuring gap. So ideally, we want to see that gap stay open. But now this is just like a caution sign. So I might get stopped out on this trade. I don't know. But it's more like a caution sign that, oh, we have traded above it. So now when I went short here, automatically I move my stop below this order block. This is also a proportion block because it traded into this order block and sent price lower. So ideally, I do not want to see price trade above the proportion block. If price is going to trade above the mean threshold of the proportion block, then I'm out. Then I'm wrong already and I'm offside. That is why I have my stop loss just above the proportion block. I don't know what's happening. Like OBS, I was supposed to record, but OBS has been messing up. So I just said I'll focus on the trade instead of trying to manage the OBS. But finally, it finally agreed to work. So that's why I'm recording it. But that's my idea towards the entry of the trade. So yeah. So we just sit still and submit to whatever the price wants to do. Normally I hardly trade before 9:30, but because of it was CPI, I was like, okay, let me try just to improve and see how well I can do. And this is from this high, from this low to this high, we are currently at equilibrium. So this is expected of price. Even if I get stopped out, I still like the idea of this relative equal lows being taken out, and I will look for another opportunity if price gives it to me to go short. I don't like how we are stalling here. I don't like how we are stalling. I'm going to close the trade manually, regardless of wherever. Even if we are here, I will close it manually. Even if we are, as long as we are still in this consolidation, except we leave the consolidation. So it's just my rules. So even if I'm in drawdown, even if I'm in break even, wherever position I'm at, if it's from 9:20 and we are still meandering in this position, I will close my trade. But for now, I'm submitting to price. Mind you, if we are offside, what would this be serving as? As an inversion fair value gap. And do you see the way we are respecting it? That is not a good sign. That is a caution sign. But you have to submit. You have to submit to the trade idea. If I see something that gives me conviction that I'm offside, obviously I'll close the trade. Now we have traded. Now, when will I close this trade manually again? Look at this. So where are we? We have traded above. If we close above this, proportion block, okay, been stopped out already. But if we had closed above it, then I can manually close the trade. So that's it, guys. We'll just wait for another entry. So re-entering again on using this I'm using this consequent encroachment of the week to go in, and I'm going to look to pyramid, but I'm still okay. First of all, I'll just go by moving my stop. Okay, so now we have this. Let's see where this candle closes. Let's see where this candle closes to know if I will get a pyramid. So this, what you're seeing here is the fib for this week. So that's where my entry is based on, the consequent encroachment of this week. And I'm going to look the pyramid here. Yeah, that's the order block. So I'm looking to see if it gives it to me. I'll go short there. One more contract. Oh, that was close. You should give it to me. Why the hell is it playing with me? So yeah. So now I'm looking at this. I want to see us close below. I want to see us close here with speed. What I'm looking at right now is this gap. This fair value gap. So I'm looking at. I don't want to see us close above it. We have this gap, but I'm not even looking at that. I want to see that gap stay open. And why do I feel very confident going long? Every other instrument has reached. I was preaching this on the last trade. Every other instrument has reached its objective. Every other instrument has reached its objective. So I'm gonna show you that in a minute. I just want to draw this out. So you see this, we have played around it for quite some time. I will take a partial. I'm thinking of taking a partial here, or because I have only 2 contracts and I don't think I'm willing to put any more into the stuff. But I'm thinking of taking a partial. I'm thinking of taking a partial either here or here. So it depends on what the market does. I'll move, but I will definitely move my stop when we trade above, when we trade below this gap. What am I doing? When we trade below this gap, I'll move my stop to break even. But in terms of partial taking, I want to leave for what's happening? I know. So there's the main sell side liquidity we're looking at. I didn't have it drawn out because of the midnight open is there. So we're looking at an eye for the midnight open. This is a proportion block. Now I can move my stop, but I don't want to be too aggressive. I don't want to move my stop to break even. I think I'm kind of okay where it is, but there's so many things that indicate that if this price should go like this, then I'm probably wrong, because now there's this proportion block. It is right. This block, other block. There's this one here. There's this week. So, and there's the inversion fair value gap. So what I'm going to do is just move it slightly above. Yeah. So what we've done here now is we've traded to the rejection block. So it's not a beautiful day in the market, trust me. And that's CPI for you. So this is like the after effects of CPI. Yeah, I guess. So like I said, I'm not going to be too aggressive and move my stop, at least until we trade here, until we trade above this low. Then I can move my stop to break even. But if not, I'm leaving it the way things are right now. Gotta drink water. I haven't drank water in a minute. So yeah, why am I confident trying to go shorts? So you see the dollar. Dollar is still bullish. This is bullishness from dollar. Okay, dollar is bullish now. we go to other currency pairs. They have met. This is CPI. The E-mini S&P has met its own objective now for the CPI. It was the only one. It was it and Nasdaq that was delaying, but now it met it. Dow Jones met it a long time ago. So you see, dollar has met his. Dollar has met it. So only Nasdaq is yet to meet its own. Only Nasdaq, and I am anticipating for Nasdaq to get there. So that is why. Now it doesn't make any sense for us to take out this to trade to the top of the IFVG if we are still coming here. This is just ugly price action. We shouldn't even be coming here because of we are super bearish. I think we are bearish. We're in a deep premium, and we should be trading back down to the midnight open. So yeah. But you said that we've traded one more time into the inflation fair value gap. This is why I said I'm not moving my stop yet. I'm not going to be aggressive with my stop. So the only time I'm going to be aggressive with my stop and move my stop to break even is when we take out this minor sell side liquidity. So that's the only time I am. Then now that we have created this, what we have created here now, it's relative equal lows. So I anticipate for us to trade away from the relative equal lows, and that would take my first partial here I'll take my first partial here at the New York Open, then wait for my final target, my final partial here, my final take profits there at the midnight open. Not the best price action today, trust me. Not the best price action today. So we're in the macro hour. So this is the macro hour. Very soon there's going to be displacement lower. So I'm looking at this. Will it be another block to send price lower? This upload candle. I'm looking at it. Okay, let me first make this clean. It's too many lines up here. Okay. So now does this other block send price lower? Is what I'm observing. Trying to see if we send price lower with this. I like how we traded to the mean threshold of the other block. Now can this send price lower and take out this minor sell side liquidity and trade into our first partial? Then I don't know if I need to be. The market is not even looking fine today. I don't want to be crazy aggressive. Okay, so this is still good. Yeah, market isn't looking beautiful today. Like this distortion. This is time distortion. So yeah, I think I like my entry better than the entry of the first one. It was quite fast. We had this entry here. What's happening? Okay. So you see, this was based off the mean threshold of the. I wasn't even looking at the fair value gap. The fair value gap is still a good entry. The inversion fair value gap is still a good entry in case you want to use it. But I like the displacement we had here. So this is the idea why I took the trade. We've traded back here. I've always said, I said it in the previous video, which I'm going to which you've watched earlier before watching this. I've said it that I still even if I get stopped out here like I did, I still like the idea of here, right? So I'm going to look for a re-entry and still target here because I still like that idea. I feel like we were in a deep premium and we needed to go long, go short. So when we traded back to the new week opening up, we traded to the consequent encroachment. I saw this is a very this didn't move slowly. This was fast paced. Okay. I wasn't thinking it was a caffeine candle when I saw that. I didn't think it was an exhaustion candle. I believe that was a displacement, and as you can see, a single pass up, single pass down. So I felt like okay, we're about that time. I was waiting for a fair value gap to be formed. Then I liked even more when I even saw that we traded higher and wicked away. Now wicks are gaps. So I went long, I went short at the consequent encroachment of this week. Look at it here. Oh my god. Oh shit. Where was my stop? This shit wants to fuck me over. What's going on? Trading view messing up today. Acting funny. I can't even remember where I kept my stop the last. Oh man. So this is the week, the consequent encroachments. I went long. Oh my god, I went short consequent encroachments and my stop just above the mean threshold of this order block and waited. Once we displaced lower, I moved stop to this just above this gap. Then the rest is what we've been doing all through. So now it's time to manage this trade. Okay. Yeah. You see, this is not beautiful price action. Like this is not beautiful price action at all. So I'm looking at this order block, gap, this gap as well. So, but this is not beautiful. Like we are just, I don't like this, but it is what it is. You gotta submit to the trade. This is what it is being a trader. These are things. Yeah, some days are not looking pretty because it's whatever. You have to submit to the idea and allow the market to do its thing. So another thing I want us to note now is why I say we are in a dip. We are in a dip or a rich premium. We have not met any of our discount objective. This is London's high. We haven't even traded to. We have not even taken out London's low or this low. We haven't taken it out. Like we are in a dip. We are in a dip premium. A rich premium. So 8:30 open. People buying the CPI. They are chasing this. They are chasing this. Everybody wants to go long. Chasing this. What is this? This is a Judah swing. So we have midnight open as well. We haven't traded to it. So that is like okay. Um if we get to it, fine. But we should be targeting the 8:30 open. That's why I have my stop loss there. I wish I had one more contract, like 3 contracts. I want to go to my account so I can be at least be confident thinking about three 3 contracts to 4 contracts. So cases like this, I want to badly, I like this. I want to badly take out my partial here. So if we're here, I'm taking a partial. But you see the speed now, that's beautiful. This is beautiful. So now I move my stop. It's better than break even, I must say, because of this is another block. Okay. So but like I was saying, this would have been a partial or partial. Then you wait to see can we take out now I can put this. Now you wait to see can we take out this liquidity here. Man, this should be messing with me. The hell. Hold up guys, hold up a minute. Okay, I have to quickly I'm gonna change that. I just want to set this. I'm not trying to be overzealous, except I get lucky and it just pew. But I'm not trying to be overzealous. This is good for me. So I want to see if we have speed into this area. So guys, but this is beautiful. Like, I think I'm gonna move. I'm gonna wait for this candle to close and I'll move my stop. I'll be very aggressive. Why? Because this is an anomalous gap. I want to see majority of this gap stay open, but I have to wait for the gap to close at least. So this is still the target. But for now, my stop is gonna be here. Let's get the lines back. Let's get the lines back. Just for now. So my stop here is gonna be just above the mean threshold of this other block. If we get stopped out, it is what it is. We've taken some partial in the markets. I would have loved the full fill, like it will make more sense. But we've traded to 8:30 open, so we could trade to this um other block and move back lower. That's whichever it does right now, it's fine. Let's see if we get the final piece of the cake. But like I said, grow the account or even the skill to the place that okay, yeah, we're on 3 contracts now, a partial here, a partial here, then you leave a runner for this position if we get it. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep my stop here just in case. But the way it is now, I can feel confident keeping my stop here. Why? Because we're gonna I'm gonna want to see speed above this level or below this level. I want to see speed and distance. Now let's take this off. So we're probably out of the trade already, but you see, it's just that kind of day. It's just that type of day in the markets. It's just that type of day. So like I said, you submit to the trade idea. So now this is the mean threshold of the other block. I do not want to, if we are right, if we are on side and we still need to come lower, I don't want to see us trade or close above it. Now I want to check the dollar and see what the dollar is doing. The dollar is still going high. Like the dollar is still bullish, like you can see. Um Hold up. The Dow. So do I like to see the dollar, the Nasdaq still go lower? Yes, of course. But it doesn't have to. Like, we've gotten this first objective, like I said. This is, you want to see best case scenario. This is best case scenario, but ideally 8:30 you're taking your profits. But best case scenario is this, and that's the one you leave a runner for. That's the one you leave a runner for. So just submit and see. Yeah. If we if we get if we get stopped out here, it's still fine. It's a beautiful trade. Like, the patience, these are things you have to sit through, follow price, you know. So how many minutes? How long have we been on here? I didn't even start exactly when I placed the trade. So, but approximately, let's see, 20 minutes. So I think I started this recording. I think I started it a couple minutes before that, like, or after that. I mean, now I'm looking at this. Can this send us lower? This will be beautiful. So let's see. I'm not seeing this as a BC, rather I'm seeing it as an inversion fair value gap. So it should help send us lower. It should help send us lower. If we are to go lower, this will help send us lower to our targets. I'm not moving my stop yet. Like, I still feel comfortable. My stop staying where it is. When can I move or trail my stop further? Maybe if we close below this inversion fair value gap, then I can move my stop to this place below this, because I'll be seeing this as a bullish order, a bearish order block. So this is the framework. I believe we are still going to go lower, but I'm not trying to play my hands right now. This is another place, but this is good. This is good. Midnight open. Just bread and butter. But this wasn't typically bread and butter morning session. This wasn't typically that. So yeah. Now can we close below that? Can we close below that um inversion fair value gap? Can we close below the consequent encroachment? Close below the consequent encroachment, close below the gap itself. Then I think I would, I might not, but I think I would. Yeah, I like this. I like this. So if we close with this, if we stay with this momentum closed, I would definitely move my stop because I like the way we poked away from it. So now I'm looking, can we close below the 830 open as well? Because the 830 open is a discount area as well. So it's a discount area and it can support price to go higher. All right, so right now I can move my stop. I can be confident to move my stop. Like I don't want to be in this trade if we are going to. Why is the idea of now moving my stop? Why do I feel comfortable moving my stop? I think I like 25. Why do I feel comfortable moving my stop now? So I feel comfortable moving my stop because I do not want to see us. We've traded now. See, we have traded to the 830 open, right? Good. That's the discount array. So it can send price higher. That's the first one. The second one now is we have traded below the inversion fair value gap. I do not want to see us trade below the inversion fair value gap only for us to trade higher, trade above it, and still beat this other block. That will make no sense. That would just mean we are probably offside and now price is trying to reverse. So this is why I am confident moving my stop out. Okay, in case from here we start going higher, then maybe the price doesn't want to reach for midnight open. Some cases it doesn't. So while some cases it does. So that is the idea with why okay, now it's time to move stop or to throw the stop. Yeah, so just following and managing price accordingly. So now I guess yeah, I think my stop is going to be here until we hit our targets. I want to see speed. I want to see speed. If we're going to come here, I want to see speed, and the speed is going to take us into our targets. I don't want to see us weak here and just stay there. I want to see speed below this level. Now let's take off some let's take off some lines. Oh man, it's a mess. All right. So we'll take this off. We don't need it anymore. But I still do need to journal my trade, so I guess I'll just leave it on. I still need to journal this trade after after the after the trade I journal, and after journaling I think I'm gonna post. I'm gonna combine the two videos together. The first video I took. So either I do that, and if I do that, then you know it's the first video you watched. The trade I took here, my idea on why I took it, and when I got stopped out, then this. So either I do that separately. I think I'll do it together. It's just gonna be together. So there are so many, like I think I should even move it further because now I have this um inversion fair value gap. I have this wick here, and let's see. Let's see. We're already so close to our target, so I don't want to play around with Nasdaq right now. We should, yeah, I don't want to play around with Nasdaq. So now you see there is this tiny, I don't know if you can see it. This gap here, that is that is a fair value gap as well. It's CB. You have a single pass up, a single pass down. That's a balanced price range. So there are so many PDI results reasons why I feel like we shouldn't be going high. So on a normal day, I should be very aggressive with my stop, but I want to give it some space. Like we've taken partial already. If it was a situation where I haven't taken partial, maybe I'll be more aggressive so that I can get enough in case we are offside. Mm. So yeah, now I want to see speed. I want to see speed away from this level too. The kind of speed that we got here that took us into here and into our objective, the um 8:30 open. I want to see speed to take us away from this level as well. How about 95? Where's 100? Can we do 100? I'm just checking around that one. I'm not, depends on what, that's why and the only reason I'm trying to do this is because of I want to see speed away from that level. If once we take out this level, I'm gonna be aggressive with my stop. I'll be very aggressive. If we don't get the 100, I'll be super aggressive with the stop. So that's if we get it, if it gives it to us. Mm. I don't want to see us. I don't want to see us straight to the high of this IFVG. I don't want to see us straight there. Like, nah. But I'm not gonna move my stop above where it is right or below where it is right now because I don't want to see that. But ideally, I don't want to see it. I want to see speed. Like I want to see us weak with speed. Why is it not giving us speed? Now this is what I want to see. This is not what I want to see because if I had multiple contracts on, I would take a partial here because that is running down equity. So I want to see speed now. Okay, let's look at other indices. So we see dollar is too bullish. Mm. ES is still bearish. Dow bearish. I'm trying to go high, but we're still gonna go low. That's maybe a retracement. I think now is the time to move our stop. No, I don't think I want to see us come back to. I don't think I want to see us come back to this other block because now we've traded above here. So I'm treating the whole three consecutive up close candle as another block. So yeah, just above the main threshold of the three consecutive up close candle. That's our other block. So that's where we are. Market is stalling. The reason I move my stop lower, my take profit lower, is because of the way we are stalling here. So it means if we are when we are to take it, I want to see speed. Okay, speed. Remember, once we take out this, once we trade to this midnight open and I don't get that speed, I will be very aggressive. Possibly I will just manually close the trade because I've met my objective. This is just that kind of Monday, guys. I'm telling you. Not Monday, sorry, Tuesday. It's just that kind of Tuesday. CPI be playing with us like. So I want to see. You see how bullish the dollar is right now. The dollar is super bullish. So yeah, Nasdaq should be super bearish. Okay, wow, a few ticks away from targets being hit. Beautiful, beautiful. Like clockwork. So I told you, because of how we stalled here, there's definitely gonna be speed, and that is now we're getting that speed. So that is how we do it on a difficult day. One loss here, that ain't nothing. I think I lost like $18 here, and now we've made about. I'm checking on my phone. This trade has made us mm, 100 and almost $200. So that is beautiful. It's a beautiful return. So that is how we do it on a hard day. And I'm gonna try and journal my trade, then combine the video and put it out there on YouTube. Thanks guys for tuning in. Be safe. Peace.